Hold up, hold up, hold up. South Carolina comes out the winner after regulations with a tough game, but more after these messages.
Chicago.
The Chicago, nigga!
This one, welcome to my city. See the bright light, skyscrapers looking pretty. Perfect skyline, postcard from my city, and we still on the rise, more construction keeping busy. Always bear down on the blue and the windy.
King Kong
Get the
ain't
bulls,
got
red and
shit
black
on
for the city. Chicago, fire in the sky.
The last dance, the last dance, the last dance for the seniors happened. That's right, happened tonight. That's right. The Gamecocks came out the victor against the Kentucky team that was looking to snatch somebody's chain. Yeah, but it didn't happen. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of regulation, we already know that South Carolina came out of the game the victor. But a little moral victory if you can have that, but I don't really care about the moral victory. Kentucky did play a wonderful, wonderful game at the end of the game to try to take away the number 3 seed spot. That's right, from being number 3, then they probably would have dropped down to number 4 and overall, but still they would have still been the number 1 SEC team, regardless of the win or not. But the thing is that South Carolina came out and took care of business. And what we expected for them to do was to take care of business. And it became big on big, mano on mano. Who's going to do what and what's going to happen with who. And this is the actual thing that we wanted to see. We don't watch Gamecock basketball just to see a victory and an onslaught. But nevertheless, the case that everybody say, we don't just watch it. We watch to see really good team basketball and how the game is played. And us, the fans of the Gamecocks, think that we have the best team that is in the NCAA that plays in continuity with each other. And also, I'm just saying in the SEC, and also we feel that South Carolina can beat anyone in the NCAA as a fan. So in the beginning, in the early part of this game, you know, South Carolina did not just come in clicking with all heels tapping each other. It wasn't like that at all. What happened was in this game, South Carolina definitely was looking forward to beating Kentucky to come on and seal another deal with the SEC team to let them know we are untouchable. You cannot snatch my chain. It says here, Medina Olcott had 21 points and 13 rebounds to lead the number 3 South Carolina to 60-56 win a number 16 Kentucky on Sunday. The Gamecocks 29-2, 15-1 in Southern Conference took the 54-43 lead with the 8:28 left in the game, but only got the basket from Olcott and Tessa Johnson to the rest of the game as the Wildcats 21-9, 8-8 in Southern Southeastern Conference mounted a late rally. Clara Strack had 24 points and 9 rebounds, scoring 8 points down the stretch to lead the rally. The Wildcats had the ball down to a 58-56, but 20 Key missed a layup and tied up on the rebound gave South Carolina the ball. Ocott put in a layup for the final basket. Johnson had 12 points, and Raven added 11 for the Gamecocks. Strack was 11 of 19 for the game, but the rest of the Wildcats shot 33 of 44. South Carolina led 33-27 at the half, but a quick 10-point, 10-4 run by Kentucky, sparked by a pair of three-pointers from Asia Boone. You know what I mean? The little short sister that was running the point guard. Asia Boone tied the game at 37. Ocott quickly put the Gamecocks ahead with a consecutive layup, and they took a 54-43 lead and held on for the win. Boone was the only other Wildcat in double figures with 11 points. The notes, Gamecock notes says all 5 Gamecock starters scored at least 7 points on the day, with 3 finished in double figures. Medina Ocott led the offense with for the 6th time this season, recording her 7th consecutive double-double for her 20th of the season with 21 points and 13 rebounds. Her final bucket of the game secured the win for the Gamecocks and earned her 6th game this season with 20-plus points. Tessa Johnson had her 22nd game of the season with 10-plus points, with her first 3 of the game coming in a 13-4 run by the Gamecocks in the second quarter that extended their lead to 14. Raven Johnson led the way in assists for the 19th time, finishing with 5 assists while adding 11 points and a steal. Joyce Edwards finished with a near double-double, grabbing 9 boards alongside 9 points in the SEC career high 3 blocks. Her three made field goals have moved her to 246 overall in her career, setting a new program record for most field goals made as a sophomore. Previous record by Shaylee Foster, 245. All right, man, listen. The Gamecocks are on the move. We should be already looking forward to the bracket games, but more after these messages. Hey, everybody. My name is Bro Claude, and I'm here to tell you about the best whipped organic shea butter on planet Earth. It just so happens to be my brand. Bread House Butters. Sheens, shine, heal, treats, moisturize, condition your skin. Not only is this the best shea butter for you, but it heals good, smells good, and feels good. It is the best moisturizer that you can use. It clears up any scars, scrapes, stretch marks, blemishes, rashes, bruises, eczema, psoriasis, and most intensified dryness of skins. You can put this on your face, your hair, and your body, and I'm telling you, this is the best product that you can use in America, because of course we make ours and crafted handcrafted in our own kitchen. So I'm asking for you guys to support the #1 product that you're gonna ever be able to put on your body, Bread House Butters brand. And guess what? You can go to breadhousebutters.com. I said breadhousebutters.com, and put your order in now. Thank you, and I appreciate everyone who supports. Yes, you guys, to show you how the game, turned out in the first quarter. That's right, the Gamecocks came out, slapped them in the face real quick, 19-13 in the first quarter. The second quarter, Kentucky came back and said, hey, we're going to play this game. You ain't finna just be doing us like that. You know what I'm saying? So in the second quarter, it was 14 all, went to halftime with the Gamecock lead of 6 points, and come back right away, Kentucky comes out of the gate, eating up that lead. And then the Gamecocks, South Carolina, ended up outscoring them in the third by gathering themselves together, pulling together, and go ahead and taking the quarter 21-14. And the fourth quarter happened. It was the battle of the big girls. Yeah, it wasn't. Listen, Clara Strack was trying to snatch a chain, and she was mentally prepared to do everything that she had to do to lead her team for the victory. But Medina Alcott took on the challenge, and at the end of the game scored the final score, the point that needed to seal the deal to make it 60-46. And guess what, you guys? At the end of the day got to end. The Gamecocks won, and here it goes as we go. 35 minutes by Joyce Edwards. She played in this game. She had 9 points, 3 for 11 from the field, 0 for 1 from three-point line, 3 for 7. That's right. From the free throw line, she got to get better on the free throws. She missed 4 free throws, 9 rebounds, 1 steal, 3 blocks. Medina Alcott, 21 points, 10 of 15. 1 for 2 of 3 points. She has been knocking them threes down. Leave her open if you play with her. She gonna knock it down because that's what she's been developing. Don has unleashed Medina Alcott, and I've seen her grow right in front of my eyes from being soft to being a player with foundation. 13 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 steals, 2 blocks, only 1 turnover, man. Listen, Tanaya Latson, her minutes, she had 25 minutes in this game. She only scored 7 points, 3 for 6 from the field, 1 for 2 from the three-point line. But Tanaya Latson is playing into what she needs to do. You know what I mean? They trying to say that she's going to fall in the draft. But Tanaya Latson ain't lost no ish. She came to a team that had a system. She's playing in that system. A score going to be a score forever. Ain't nothing going to break a score like Tanaya Latson, you know what I mean, which was the #1 scorer last year. She had 3 assists and 1 block shot, 2 turnovers. Tessa Johnson, 12 points, 5 for 15, 2 for 10 from the three-point line. She did not shoot it well, Chet. She did not shoot it well. 1 rebound, 4 assists, and then, of course, she had 3 turnovers. But at the end of the game, Tessa came through and did what she needed to do to make it happen. Raven Johnson, 11 points. Solid Raven, 5 for 9, 1 for 2 from the three-point line. Of course, 1 rebound, 5 assists, 1 steal, and only 1 turnover. That's what Raven does, because Raven is she's the security plate when it comes to keeping things intact. She does that wholeheartedly, and I believe that Raven Johnson will be in the top 10 of the draft and should be in the top 10. And we here, people that love Chicago Sky, I want her to be on the Sky wholeheartedly to be our point guard for us. Let's go with Kentucky. Amelia Hassett, she had 6 points. Toonie Key had only 6 points. Clara Strack had 24 points. She was 11 of 19, 0 for 2 from three-point line, but 2 for 4 from the free throw line, 9 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, 5 turnovers, though. That's a part of it. That's all a part of it. But Clara Strack was coming to snatch the chain, and her Asia Boone was coming to help her. She had 11 points, 4 for 10 from the field, 3 for 6 from the three-point line. She hit 50% from the 2 rebounds, 3 assists, and she had 2 turnovers. Listen, Asia Boone and Clara Strack was putting that thing together for the last part of the regulation, so shout out to them. Toonie Morgan had 6 points. Jordan Obi had 3 points, and that was the end of Kentucky's reign of the season because of what would happen and how it went along. This is a situation where the Gamecocks came out the victory going into the bracket game, have to feel good about itself, but you already know how Don gonna say, no, no, that wasn't good enough for me. This is what needs to happen. You know what I mean? Because it was a lot of things that was, mistakes that was made. And then it was a drought for, 3 or more minutes, during in this part of the game. So that portion has to get worked out. If we see in the 1 minute mark, 2 minute mark, timeout, listen, we got to put this together. Hey, look, we can't have no drought, no 3 minute drought in no game. It ain't no timeout call. 1 or 2 minutes, you ain't scored, timeout. Let's go. Let's make this happen. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, Gamecocks win. One of the best games, for Medina Alcott again. Yes, and of course, Raven Johnson is one of the most solid point guards that I've ever seen play college ball, and she's a winner, winner, winner. Chicken dinner. Y'all already know, y'all. Listen, tell me what you thinking. Where this season will end up. That's right. Going into the bracket game, where they will be in this year's season of the NCAA playing for the Natty. You let me know in the comments. But keep the main thing the main thing. And as always, y'all, I will say that I thank you for what you've done. I thank you for what you do. I thank you for what you will do. Please turn on your notifications every time I drop a hot banger. Like, share, and subscribe to this channel. And I'm telling y'all, listen, become a member of this channel. Become a member of this channel, and I guarantee you, you're going to have fun right here. This is the hottest podcast on planet Earth, an extension of Simply Ball Dropping Podcast with my main man, K-Sap. I am the Gingerbread Man, and this is Steady Serving Sports, ENT. Listen, I leave as I came with another banger. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all so much. And I'm grateful that all of you guys are here with me today. I mean, the Gamecock Nation has once again finished the season. That was big. Thank y'all. I love y'all and appreciate you so much.